Stacy.
Derek.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, ditto.
I had met my life mate.
It's not simple, right? It's sort of just, you know, a girl trying to find out about her boyfriend's past.
Bob, look, a box.
Where it goes is anywhere but simple.
Is an omission a betrayal? When you omit information, are you lying?
Those who do not learn from his history are condemned to repeat it.
My first word on the story of the movie is betrayal.
Look under the hood before you purchase the car.
I think it's kind of about secrets, you know, privacy and secrets.
It's history. It's over. The past is past.
There's not a single solitary person who knows how it's going to unravel, including me.
What has happened to me?
You've discovered truth.
Is information power? Do you really need to know what you don't know?
We submitted the original draft, the original spec script of Little Black Book to Revolution New York, which is Elaine Goldsmith Thomas. We submitted it to her two and a half years ago. And we went through two writers. The original writer was Melissa Carter, and then Elisa Bell came in and did amazing work.
They came to me with basically the title, Little Black Book, and the one-line idea of a girl gets a hold of her boyfriend's little black book and starts going through it. And I just thought that was the greatest, most universal idea that I'd ever heard, because everybody at some point has found the picture of the ex and gone, who is this and why do you look so happy with her?
I call this an immorality tale. But I also call it life, because I think people in life can at different times be immoral.
It's definitely a film about Stacy discovering herself, her truth, whereas before, maybe something in her history, her mother, her theory on life, she was trying to find order in her life. There must be a way of living without chaos.
You first meet her as a child. Actually, she's about 8 years old. Her father just left, and her mom, you know, is teaching her and at a very young age to avoid chaos at all costs.
Luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Stacy gets this job at this show that's basically, you know, Kippy Can I see as this fallen Oprah.
Welcome to Kippy Can Do. Today we're putting the dogs to the ultimate test. Is your man a cheating bastard?
Stacy does start working there as an AP, so an associate producer, but very low in the totem pole. Stacy's boyfriend is away. He's a scout for the New Jersey Devils, and he's away scouting for his hockey team. It just so happens that she gets involved with the Palm Pilot.
Seconds before opening the metallic case, I envisioned all the evil flowing into the world. I was Pandora. And then I got over it.
Brittany's fantastic to work with. Her energy, her flair, and her enthusiasm and it affects everyone in the crew, in the cast. Boundless energy.
Brittany's up for anything. She's done some really, I think, some important work in her career in this part. There's no judgment about what is put before her. She just responds honestly.
You can tell that she's having a good time, and I think she has to, because she works so hard, you know. When you're in the middle of a movie like this, she's in practically every scene.
I'm used to being a sideman, the jazz artists that come in and support. I'm used to being more of a supporter than being supported. Having Holly Hunter and Kathy Bates, it was either, you know, you either rise to the occasion or you sink, and around, you know, around Holly, you can't sink, and she wouldn't let somebody either.
People will tell you who they are if you just listen.
Barb is very interested in different worlds, in surrounding herself with different environments, and then I think tying them together and seeing the commonality from one world to the next.
Oh my God.
She basically, extremely theatrically, challenges Stacy to answer why. Why is she with this guy?
Caller, if I'm not home, try my cell, by the way. Everyone loved your joke. Bye.
His joke? What joke? What does this mean? I think it means she's not history.
She's been willing to believe instead of willing to know. That was one of the reasons why I was attracted to the script is, do you believe or do you know? And it's always, it takes slightly less work to believe in some ways, rather than really, really understand. And with real understanding comes acceptance.
Lulu? Great choice. What the hell's going on? What are you guys doing here?
You can do it. They're all here because of me.
They're all here because of me. Ron completely nailed it. The character of Derek was difficult because it wasn't all on the page. It had a lot to do with what the actor brought to it.
I've had really bad experiences talking about past relationships, no matter how casual.
There are guys that will be monogamous. They'll jump in the, they'll shack up immediately. They'll take out the trash. They'll smile. They just won't tell you what they're thinking. They won't tell you what's inside their head. They'll be faithful their entire life, but they're just, you're just not going to get inside here without a little bit of work.
I think it was really interesting during the casting process of, we did a sort of survey of everyone as they came in to say, do you think Derek's a good guy or a bad guy? And it was absolutely divided down the middle. All the girls said, without exception, oh, no, he's a bad guy. He's withholding information about his past. And all the guys went, well, no, he's not a bad guy. Coming to shoot on the Kippy Can chat show set was an interesting challenge of trying to make something really real, trying to make Kippy Can's world.
Nick fills the frame. He fills the image edge to edge with life. There's something going on everywhere in his movies, and he has this very wonderful and almost whimsical way of getting across emotion and storytelling in this wonderful mixture where it's not over-sentimentalized, but rather it's a way of observing things.
A month after we, principal photography, quote-unquote, wrapped, I had to work with the director and see everybody. I could not wait more than anyone to see Nick.
I think the thing that has been most fulfilling for me is that in the stress of the day, in the kind of chaos of a shoot, he is always relaxed enough to be able to listen and engage in a real creative conversation.
He has an English accent, which I think is also very important for a director because it makes him sound like he knows what he's doing.